Doge is about to make a massive move, and if that sounds interesting to you, make sure to continue watching this video. Hey guys, Pingu Charts here. Welcome back to another Doge analysis video. As always, if you do enjoy my content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. As you guys can see from yesterday's video, I mentioned the fact that as long as Doge can hold above these exponential moving averages, we could be looking for another bullish move to the upside. Right now, we've already tested this level twice, so this would become the third test opportunity, which would lead into a massive breakout formation. Of course, from the bullish case scenario, we would like to see a candle close above this level, find it as consolidation and support, and then the continuation. What we don't want to see is another retest of this resistance level and a close below this level, because that would indicate the fact that the bulls are obviously a lot weaker, and we could be looking for our major support level here at 0.08 to be tested. There are a few things to know, of course, is the fact number one, there isn't much volume. Of course, this is the weekend, so there is a massive lack of liquidity. So even if we do see a nice bullish engulfing candle, keep that in mind for tomorrow, that usually that's when the market's correct. So you don't want to be entering a fake out move set and then the continuation to the downside, because that does tend to be a large move set, right? We want to make sure that we obviously catch these moves before they happen, but making sure that you get in on the right time is going to be very, very crucial here. Mostly when we are entering a third test breakout, we start to see the most volatility on the 4-hour time frames. So keep that in mind when you guys are trading. The reason why the 0.11 level, of course, is very crucial, as you guys can see from previous price analysis, this level acted as a very strong support. We tested this level multiple times before we finally had that massive move to the downside, and as you guys can see right now, we are above these exponential moving averages and continuing using them as support. This does indicate the fact that Doge, of course, is in a bullish trade set to the upside. Pretty much as soon as we broke above that 0.07 level, we did get that beautiful confirmation right over here when we retested it as support. Looking at the hourly time frames, you can see that Doge is above the exponential moving averages as well, but there is something to know here. Number one, of course, is the fact that we are also seeing somewhat of a head and shoulder pattern. Now, I'm pretty much against head and shoulder patterns being formed on, of course, lower time frames, because they tend to be a lot more manipulated, as well as the fact that we usually tend to see them after an uptrend, but right now this is on the hourly, so there really isn't that much move. Assuming that this head and shoulder does play out, we could be looking for a right shoulder wick, possibly around to that 0.10, and then the continuation to the downside, which would lead to a massive move. Of course, this would also be validated if we did reject the 0.11 level as resistance and then the continuation. So keep an eye on this level. I do want to emphasize the fact that, of course, this is the 1-hour time frame as well. So once again, these tends to be a lot more having a fake out opportunity, right? So even if we do see that move set and then the continuation, we have to keep in mind that this is still there, and of course that this could be manipulated. Looking at the daily time frames for Doge, though, we can see that Doge is pretty much above the exponential moving averages, but we do have a very nice continuation on the daily. Now, in my videos from previous days, I did mention the fact to keep an eye on the daily time frame, because this will indicate whether or not we will continue pushing on higher. This is when I mentioned that to start paying attention to the daily time frames right after we broke above that 0.08, because the fact that we had a strong bullish engulfing candle and then we retested this level as support. That was the opportunity for you guys to start looking for those long entries, at least riding it back to this major resistance level. Then you can see we got followed by a bearish engulfing candle, but right now we are still testing this level once again. This usually indicates the fact that obviously the bulls are now in control, because of previous price analysis we were rejecting off the exponential moving averages, and you can see that we had a lot more bearish engulfing candles being formed. Right now we have more bullish engulfings being formed, so we have to keep in mind that we can't be biased towards, you know, a pair specifically. We have to look at what the charts are telling us, and right now the charts were telling us that we were consolidating at a very crucial level, although I'm still waiting for my major level of 0.05 to be tested. That doesn't mean that we could be expecting, of course, a straight move to the downside. I was hoping for the fact that we did get this massive bull trap and short squeeze and then the continuation, because the fact there were way too many shorts open at these levels, hoping for the fact that Doge would continue pushing on down. That's pretty much all I have for you guys today. As always, if you do enjoy my content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.